the story goes that he had already announced to the angels. He said, I'm going to create a man from dirt. And the angels, they were scared and they said, Ya Rab, are you going to create these human beings? We are glorifying you, we're praising you. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, you're not going to understand. I know what you don't know, I'll show you, I'll explain to you. So he creates Adam alayhi salam, and before he blows the soul into Adam alayhi salam, he forms Adam alayhi salam. And he left his body there. And now Iblis comes up to the body of Adam alayhi salam, and he finds that this body is dark and is made of clay, and Iblis starts hitting the body and it starts making sound. Now he's not yet alive. Iblis finds out that he can flow into the body of Adam alayhi salam, because Adam alayhi salam is created from earth, and earth is a very dense creation, and Iblis is created from smokeless fire. And so he's like energy, and he can flow in and out of the body of Adam alayhi salam. And when he flows into Adam alayhi salam, he finds out that Adam alayhi salam is made hollow. He's empty inside. And as he's going around Adam alayhi salam, looking at him, his heart starts to develop a feeling. And it's the feeling of jealousy. And as time passes, the body of Adam alayhi salam is drying and coming into his form, and this jealousy starts to grow in the heart of Iblis, until it completely takes over his heart. Now Iblis, he doesn't fight against it. He lets it go, until it completely takes over Iblis. We blew into Adam from our soul, from the ruh. And Adam alayhi salam came to life. And Allah said to the angels, bow down to Adam alayhi salam. They all immediately, right away, they bowed down to Adam alayhi salam. In Iblis, he doesn't bow down. I'm better than him. You created me from fire. You created him from dirt. I am better than him. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, oh Iblis, are you sure about this? Iblis says, yes. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, get down from here. You are indeed cursed, and you have my curse upon you until the end of time. He says, Ya Allah, give me one dua, just one dua. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, ask. He says, I want you to give me time and let me live until the end of time too. And I want you to give me power over Adam. And I want you to give me soldiers and minions and all of these things. And I want you to be able to give me the ability to whisper into the hearts of mankind. He makes a massive dua. It's not a small dua. He says, give me kingdom until when? The end of time. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, you have time. Now Iblis, after his dua is answered, he turns to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He says, I swear by your honor. He says, because you misguided me, I'm going to turn all of them away from your deen, except your servants who are sincere. And now look at this guy. He declares war on human beings.
I'm going to come from everywhere. I'm going to deceive them. I'm going to work on them. I'm going to do everything that I can do to take them away from the righteous path, to prove to you they're not better than me. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala warned Adam alayhi salam from Iblis. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He told Adam, oh Adam, you and your wife live in the paradise. Eat from anywhere in this paradise. It's all yours. But don't go and eat this certain tree. If you do, then you and your wife are from the oppressors. Shaitan was kicked out of the paradise. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala allowed him because of the challenge that he put. He hates this human being. And he wants to prove that he is better than this human being. And he'll do anything to deceive him.
How Shaitan got our parents, Adam and Hawa, salamun alayhima, to make the mistake that they made. What was his strategy to get them to listen to him? Not just what he said to them. We all know that he whispered to them. We all know that he offered them eternity and that they could stay in Jannah. We know that. But how did he do it? What method did he use? Like literally, Shaitan didn't go out and say, disobey Allah. He offered it a little bit, just a small little bit of compromise. And they listened. And then he offered just a little bit more. It's harmless. What I'm saying isn't haram. I'm just saying, just don't take it a little bit easy, you know. And then you don't have to eat from this tree. I'm just saying, at least check it out. It's a beautiful tree. There's no harm looking at it, is there? And then when they go near, then you know what? It's not like you're not supposed to climb it. You're just not supposed to eat from it. Just have a little climb. It's no big deal. That he drew them out using deception.
One who abuses verbally the others, how dare we do that when we are looking forward for the days of oppression until he is taken and thrown and cast into hellfire. May the Allah, because when you have shown ingratitude, you have actually disbelieved in the gifts of the Almighty. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala